Nikola Jokic right now is easily the best passing center in the NBA, and maybe even the best passer in the NBA as a whole. But is Nikola Jokic the best passing center of all time? And is he the best offensive player in the NBA? Both of those questions will be answered in this video. Nikola Jokic is putting up well over MVP numbers. 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. That is absurd. He also has a pretty good campaign for being Defensive Player of the Year. And not to mention, his 60% from the field and 40% from 3 add to his MVP odds. He has also led the Denver Nuggets to 32 wins so far. This is really impressive considering they had a really bad start to the season. He helps the Denver Nuggets so much. When he is on the court, the Denver Nuggets are usually up by over 8 points. That is super impressive. The Denver Nuggets got an absolute steal with him in the draft. He got picked 41st overall. This is absolutely crazy. He got picked under so many NBA players you've never even heard of. Those NBA players are so bad that they're probably not even in the NBA anymore. And I don't want to bore you with that. This is the most shocking fact of the entire video. The highest PER recorded by Michael Jordan in one season, the GOAT himself, was a PER of 31.7. And right now, Nikola Jokic has a 31.3 PER. That is absurd. That's a higher player efficiency rating than Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, and James Harden. I'm literally naming the best players in the NBA. And Jokic has a better player efficiency rating than them. Enough with this statistic stuff, however. Let's get on to analyzing moves. The first move of his game we are going to be looking at is his passing. Now, he isn't any ordinary passer. He finds the most creative and unexpected ways to make passes. Look at this play. It is towards the end of the game. Nikola Jokic on this particular day had 23 points, so the team knew he was hot. He went to take a shot. Jokic noticed that there were 2 people guarding him. He knew he couldn't get this shot off, so he did a no-look pass to Jeremy Grant, and he did an insane dunk. And talking about no-look passes, here is one. Nikola Jokic gains possession of the ball against the Los Angeles Lakers. He gets double-teamed, and he has a hard time getting the ball as it bounces off his fingers. He spots Randy Foye right there next to the basket. So he does a no-look pass to throw the opponents off, and because Randy Foye's layup was close to wide open, he made it. And do you want to see another absurd no-look pass? Against the LA Clippers, Nikola Jokic has the ball. Jamal Murray runs down, and Jokic does an absolutely insane behind-the-head pass. While Jamal Murray does miss this layup, this was still an absurd pass. This is how good of a passer Nikola Jokic is. Now, we all know Jokic could do a nice behind-the-back pass, but he can do a pass between someone's legs too. In this play, Nikola Jokic is driving down, and there is no crazy defense, but he saw Paul Millsap open, so he does a pass through Trevor Ariza's legs. What? That is absolutely insane. Nikola's vision is crazy. Now, he isn't only good at passing, he is also a really good bucket getter. Nikola Jokic is a clutch beast. He doesn't hesitate to take clutch shots, and he's really good at them. In this clip, it's 98-98. The game is tied. This is intense. Jokic has the ball, and Karl Anthony Towns is heavily guarding him. He does some really nice fakes on Towns, and then he fades away, and Cat is heavily guarding him once again. Right now, this is a really tough situation to be in, but it's Nikola Jokic, and he makes it, which is crazy. And this is because of his amazing ball handling moves, because he faked Karl Anthony Towns off. Those special moves especially apply in this play. Richaun Holmes right here tries to steal the ball from Nikola Jokic, but he does a quick little behind the back. Then De'Aaron Fox plays some good D, but good defense, better offense. He does an absolutely insane behind the back on De'Aaron Fox. But let's go back to the crazy shooting. This matchup is intense. The Denver Nuggets are only up by 1 point. Kawhi Leonard rams into Nikola Jokic hoping he could get the foul. I mean, judging by this position, I think Jokic got the foul. But there is no way he's going to make that.
He's got it, and they have to foul him. Oh, he's doing it!
Well, I was wrong. he made that shot. This is his crazy ability to take shots no matter how hard someone is guarding him. This is absurd. This should not be allowed. And if you are not convinced Nikola Jokic could hit a shot no matter how hard he is being guarded, look at this clip. It's 97-96. The Denver Nuggets are down by just 1 point. The ball gets inbounded to Jamal Murray, who then gives it to Nikola Jokic. He loses possession of the ball for a bit, but then he regains it. He puts a shot up, and this was guarded so heavily that he literally fell to the ground. But hey, he made it, and the Denver Nuggets came out to win this game. Nikola Jokic is easily the best passing center in the NBA right now. That's obvious. You can say it's almost a fact, but obviously it's objective. But also it's kind of not. He's by far the best passing center. There's no question. Anyways, let's get back on topic. At the start of the video, I said that I would answer the question, is Nikola Jokic the best passing big man of all time? Well, let's take a look at the options. I chose 3 of the best passing big men in NBA history, according to my opinion. And none of them can have the name Nikola Jokic. I'm going to be comparing them and seeing truly who is the best passing big man of all time. First, we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He is a good passing center, an amazing passing center. He averaged 5.4 assists per game at one point. But Jokic is a lot better, so Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is off this list. I mean, it's not even a question. Now let's look at our second option, Wilt Chamberlain. For a 2-season span, he averaged an absurd 8.5 assists. That's crazy for a center, no matter who you are. That was a massive fluke, however, because after that point in his career, he would average just 4 assists per game. And he doesn't do behind the back passes like Nikola Jokic does. Wilt also had Elgin Baylor and Jerry West to help him when he averaged that 8.5 assists. Nikola Jokic only has Jamal Murray. The Joker is the better passer than Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain is out of the contest. And our last contestant out of the 3 is Kevin Garnett. You may not think of him as a great passer, but he was. Kevin Garnett, for a 4-season stretch, averaged over 5 assists per game. But unlike Jokic, he didn't have as good as vision. He didn't make any crazy passes, and he didn't get as many assists. So the final conclusion, is Nikola Jokic the best passing big man of all time? The answer is yes. Yes, he is. And the second question, is Nikola Jokic the best offensive player in the NBA? Statistically, yes he is. And by his passing, scoring, and absurd efficiency, there is literally no reason to say he's not the best offensive player in the league. Sure, you can make an argument James Harden is the better offensive player, but I mean, I wouldn't get mad at you. I'm not even saying Nikola Jokic is the best offensive player. You can make an argument Kevin Durant is the better offensive player. You can make an argument Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, so on and so forth are the better offensive player. So is Nikola Jokic the best offensive player in the NBA? Why not? He is definitely one of them. But to be honest, the players in this league are so good, there are no right answers. And guys, according to my analytics, only 8.5% of you guys are subscribed. So make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. We are at the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Vrunnn, and this is my take. Peace.